Hey, yo, what up? It's Don.
Is everything here?
We are the Soul Brothers, and we got another versus video for you guys. Two pretty big shoes, big signature shoes. We're going to do the Nike Kyrie 2 versus the Nike Kobe 11.
Yep.
Right? Let's hop in on that traction.
Okay.
So the Kyrie 2 was one of the best tractions we've ever used. It has kind of a multi-directional pattern, a little bit of herringbone. But it has outsole curvature and it wraps around the toe and even the heel. Really cool, groundbreaking stuff for crossovers and cuts. It's the traction's working overtime for you if you're doing any type of movements like that. Mm-hmm. And then you got a large pivot point in the forefoot, which allows for you to easily spin, which is a great feeling I haven't felt in many shoes, really no shoes. So traction in the Kyrie 2 was amazing.
Yep. So the Kobe 11, the traction in the Kobe 11 was amazingly bad.
Yes.
So I feel like it would be pretty, actually really nice on clean courts, but where we play is super dusty, so it just clogs up with dust, and every single step that I take, and then I wipe, and I take another step, a whole bunch of dust gets on it, so I have to wipe again. So you kind of have to do that, like, you know that new move that James Harden does, you know, the
dust step.
Yeah, the dust step. You know?
Right. The Euro dust.
The Euro dust. So one step white, one step white, one step. You know, so horrible for me. I was sliding all over the place. Horrible for Don, sliding all over the place.
It's almost like they design. It almost seems as if they designed a material to specifically pick up dust. If someone out there needs a material to pick dust up, just get the
if you're
Kobe
if you're a janitor, and you want to clean the courts,
just wear those and run around on the court.
Yeah, exactly.
So, because after we're done playing, the courts are spotless. You know what I mean? They're shining. People come line up after we play in the 11s.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a big win for the Kyrie 2.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to cushion now. In the Kyrie 2, we have a full-length Phylon midsole. It's really dense, and there is a zoom unit in there that's nowhere to be seen or heard of because you can't feel it.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's a point, and he likes super responsiveness and probably court feel and feeling low to the ground, and that'll do that for you if you want that, you know. There's just no impact protection or bounce or any of that noise in that shoe. So what about the Kobe 11?
So the Kobe 11 has a full-length lunar line with a zoom unit in the heel. So the lunar line in the forefoot is super thin. So if you're landing really hard on your toes, then I felt that my toes did hurt a little bit. Actually, it hurt a lot. And the zoom unit in the heel feels really nice. It compresses, and there's a lot of impact protection in the heel. It's just that since it's a drop-in midsole, it's hitting the rubber first, you know, so it feels clunky. And then, so like the Kobe 11, you go like this, hits the rubber part, it feels clunky, and then your heel goes into the zoom unit. So it feels kind of clunky, not like the Dero 6 where the whole heel is the boost material, so the whole thing compresses, which feels really nice. But, you know, so they're both really low to the ground cushions. The Kobe 11, I would say, is a lot lower to the ground in the forefoot. But yeah, they're both very similar.
They're both very similar. The thing that kind of breaks it for me is that you can really feel the zoom in the heel of the Kobe. Really feel it. It's a good bounce to it. So if I had to pick one, I would take the Kobe 11.
Yeah, same here. But the only problem was the forefoot being too thin for me. So it hurt when I was landing really hard.
Right.
So I think for me it's kind of a tie.
Right.
But for Don, it's the Kobe 11's a win, so we're gonna give the win to the Kobe 11.
It's a little baby win, you know. It's almost not even a real win.
Yeah.
But okay, let's move on to the upper and materials. In the Kyrie 2, we have a bunch of hyperfuse throughout the whole midfoot and toe area. Then you have like a composite mesh in the ankle collar, which is really nice. It's soft. And then there is a midfoot strap that will kind of lock you in a little bit. I don't love hyperfuse. It's kind of an old material that I'm not a big fan of anymore. It's super hard. It'll break in a little bit over time, but it's just not one of the better materials. But it's a cheaper shoe, so they're looking to cut a little bit of cost somewhere. So I think that's kind of why they did that. So materials weren't great on the Kyrie 2.
Yeah, so for the materials on the Kobe 11, they do use a new type of Flyknit which has TPU, or basically plastic strings to reinforce it. It's not as soft as I initially thought it would be, but it does get soft, so it feels nice. And Flyknit just feels way better than the Hyperfuse. So the win is going to go to the Kobe 11 for materials.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so moving on to fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fit, support, and lockdown, kind of lump them together.
Yeah.
So the Kyrie 2's fit was really good. I really liked it. Lockdown was great. Support was pretty good too in the ankle. It's a mid. You're not getting crazy ankle support, but I didn't really have any problems in any of those areas with the shoe. What about the 11?
The 11, yeah, the fit was really nice. There was no problems with length, no problems with width. So the fit, and no dead space in the toe. So the fit was really nice. The support was really nice. There's no ankle support because it's a low. And the lockdown is really nice too. So
let's split them up into 3 real quick. I think lockdown is going to go to the Kobe.
I don't know. They're both good. So.
Yeah, they're both pretty good. Maybe that's a tie.
Yeah.
Okay, and then fit, I would say Kobe.
I would say both.
Right.
They're both really nice for me. So.
All right. So support, that's definitely going to be the Kyrie 2.
Yeah.
There's way more support. Obviously, there's no ankle support in the Kobe 11. So.
And also, the Hyperfuse is super hard material.
Yeah.
But not saying the Flyknit's not hard. It feels really supportive also. Especially because the TPU strands, but you just felt like you also get ankle support in the Kyrie 2, and it just feels a little bit more supportive in the Kyrie 2, so it's a little win.
Yeah, little win. All right, let's touch on ventilation real quick. Kyrie 2 was a little warm for me.
Very warm.
It's Hyperfuse, not a lot of airflow in there. So I think the win's going to go to the Kobe 11.
Yep.
That's obviously a Flyknit. It's a knit material, so you're going to get a little more airflow. And it's a low, and it's a little more minimal of an upper. Just a cooler shoe, as far as temperature-wise. Now we're going to talk about durability. The Kyrie 2, one drawback is of the strong, materials is they feel kind of clunky and they don't feel great, but they are very durable. So the Kyrie 2, I think, would be super durable.
Yep.
As far as playing outdoors, I'm not too sure. The rubber is pretty soft, but the grooves are pretty thick. I wouldn't really recommend them for an outdoor shoe, but for indoor use, I think they'd be extremely durable. What about the 11?
So for the 11, what are we talking about? Durability?
Durability.
Okay, so for the Kobe 11, yeah, I think it'll be very durable. The Flyknit does feel really strong and sturdy, especially because of the TPU strands that's in it. So it feels really durable, and the rubber content on the Kobe 11 is really soft, and also the grooves are really thin. The Kyrie 2s are a lot thicker than that. So I think the rubber would have to go to the Kyrie 2s.
Yeah.
Durability wise, for the materials, I think it's a tie because they're both really nice materials, and they feel both really sturdy. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so the slight win for durability goes to Kyrie 2.
Okay, now let's move on to aesthetics. I'm gonna give you our 2 cents real quick. I think the Kobe's look amazing, so I'm gonna pick the Kobe's for sure.
I pick Kyrie's.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, fuck you.
Oh shit.
All right. Yeah, I love the Kobe's.
Not saying the Kobe's look bad, but I like the Kyrie 2s.
All right, that's fair. Okay, let us know what you guys think. Which one looks better in the comments, and we'll argue with you down there.
Kyrie's.
Ah, son. Okay, let's wrap it up. The winner here is what? I don't even know who won. If I had to pick a shoe to wear, it's tough.
I would pick Kyrie's.
You'd pick the Kyrie's.
Just the traction was so bad in the Kobe's, and the cushion
I would probably pick the Kyrie's too.
Yeah. It's like $80 cheaper than the Kobe's. And yeah, they're both guard shoes.
Yeah, Kobe's are $200. The Kyrie 2s are $125. Yeah, they're both guard shoes. They're both good for quick explosive players. But price wise, the Kyrie 2 is a lot better, and it's maybe even a better shoe, regardless of price.
Yeah, even if the Kobe 11 did win in some of the categories, it wasn't by a lot. Yeah, so both of them are really nice shoes, and I think they're really equal, kind of. But what the deal breaker is the traction. The traction in the Kobe 11 was just horrible for me because of dust. So yeah, I think the Kyrie 2s. I would definitely pick the Kyrie 2s.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. However, real quick, if you want like a more minimal feel of a shoe, then you might want to go with the Kobe 11. And if you like lows, you might want to go with the Kobe 11. Just note that the traction is really, really bad for us on fairly dusty courts.
Yeah.
But there it is. That's our versus video of the Nike Kyrie 2 versus the Nike Kobe 11. The Kyrie 2 pretty much came out the winner on this one. We'll be back with more versus videos, more content. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Instagram and Twitter's up here. And then our website is thesoulbros.com. Check it out for performance reviews and all that noise. And my name is Don.
Samuel here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Later.
Peace.
Hey, yo, what up? It's Don.
Samuel here.
We are the Soul Brothers, and we're back with a performance review. No, we're not. We're doing a versus.
Oh, okay.